Chris Bassitt was marvelous yet again. New Papa Chris Bassitt was incredible. The Blue Jays overall, they win it 3-2 over the Houston Astros at Rogers Center and take a 2-1 series lead here and have an opportunity tomorrow to win this series 3-1, which would be very important because the Houston Astros are one of those teams the Jays are chasing in that wild card race. It's June. That's why I do these. But they're one of the teams you're trying to catch. And the Jays did a great job today. Chris Bassitt was marvelous. I don't know how the hell Yordan Alvarez hit that ball out. It is what it is. And the Blue Jays bounce back from being down 2-0 and score 3 unanswered runs to win it 3-2. Let's break this puppy down, shall we? Top of the 4th inning, Yordan Alvarez. I think it was a changeup of some sort from Chris Bassitt, and it was like right on the hands of Yordan Alvarez, but somehow he pulls this thing and gets it out. Don't know how he did it, but it's long gone for Yordan Alvarez. Jose Altuve comes in to score, and it is a 2-0 Astros lead. But in the next half inning, Bo Bichette gets a ball over the middle of the plate, and he crushes this thing to center field, and it's gone, and the Jays have cut the deficit in half. It's now 2-1. All right, great stuff. 2 innings later, Brandon Belt up, 2 out, nobody on, and Brandon Belt drills one to right field, and the bat drop from Brandon Belt was awesome. And we got a tie ball game. It's 2-2. And the Jays weren't done, though. We go to the next inning, the bottom of the 7th. And Jays have guys on, right? I believe it was first and second, 1 out. And Heineman was going to be at the dish, but John Schneider goes to the bench, brings in Kirky, and he rips one up the middle for a base hit. You see Varsho's legs a-chugging as he's rounding third, head first slide in at the plate. He is safe. And the Blue Jays have a 3-2 lead. Bassitt, remarkable. I mean, what else can we say to this point? He's been nothing but spectacular for this team. And every time they've asked him to go out there and give them a good start, he has done so. And Jordan Romano goes out there for the 9th. A little bit of controversy there, right? Because Chris Bassitt only threw 81 pitches through 8 innings. But I understand the move. And here's why. Romano hasn't pitched in at least a few days. It is a 1-run game in the 9th. Now, yes, Bassitt was doing a hell of a job. However, he was, I believe, Jordan Romano came out to face the top of the lineup. Yeah, it was the top of the lineup again. So it would make sense. Now, Dubon hit a leadoff double, and we're all like, oh, God, no, this is not how this is going to go, right? Well, then Jose Altuve hits a ground ball to Matt Chapman onto first to Vladdy, gets 1 out. And then Yordan Alvarez lines one to center field. Kevin Kiermaier comes in, makes a sliding catch, a beautiful grab from KK. And then Kyle Tucker strikes out on a 98-mile-an-hour fastball from Jordan Romano to finish off this one. And the Blue Jays get the win. And look, this is what we always talk about when it comes to teams in sports. Good teams, great teams find ways to bounce back after a loss, right? The Jays had won, was it 4 or 5 in a row? And then they have that absolute stinker, losing 11-4 in Game 1 on Monday with obviously Alek Manoah on the hill before everything kind of fell apart. And then they've bounced back with Kevin Gausman being incredible and they winning 5-1 yesterday, and Chris Bassitt being great and winning 3-2 today. You've bounced back with 2 wins. It's a really nice stretch. Jays are now 7 games over the 500 mark, so they're kind of climbing back up a little bit. And the Red Sox lost, so you've gained more ground there. The Yankees did not play because of the wildfires there in Quebec right now, which is incredible. It's just, I'm hoping everyone's okay out there, and it's awful. They didn't play because of that, because it was just, if you saw the pictures from New York, it is horrendous. And so with them not in the mound, the Jays gained half a game on them. The Orioles played and got demolished by the Milwaukee Brewers 10-2, so the Jays gained a game on them. So all you can do is focus on yourself. And you also gained a game on the Houston Astros because you beat them. So great stuff there. You got to keep going. You put yourself in a huge hole. You got to keep going. Tomorrow, is the finale of this series. And you got Jose Barrios on the hill versus Framber Valdez. It's going to be a tough one tomorrow. You needed these two games at the very least to get a split. You got that. Now go out there tomorrow and see if you can find a way to squeak out a win against a really good pitcher in Framber Valdez. Let's get to these team stats here before we wrap this thing up. All right, the only player with a multi-hit game, Brandon Belt, obviously, right? 2 for 4 with the runs scored, RBI, and obviously the home run that he hit. He is hitting .268 with a .385 OBP going into the game, or no, leaving the game today. What's this OPS? Maybe they have the OPS updated. Do they have the OPS updated? Let's see if they have it for me, because I want to see what his OPS is after that hit today. 802? No, hold on a minute here. Is that actually after? No, that was before the game today. So they haven't updated it yet. So you guys might be able to let me know what it is. But it's got to be like 810 plus because of the home run. Brandon Belt, from going everyone wanting him gone to being one of the best hitters on this team right now. It's remarkable to see. Other things offensively, he didn't get much. 5 hits total for the Blue Jays. They had 5 hits yesterday too, but you're winning ball games. You're hitting the long ball. That's the thing. I'm so tired of this team having 10 hits, but 2 runs. I'd much rather have them have 5 hits and 2 of them leaving the yard. So great stuff. Brandon Belt had a multi-hit game. No one else had a multi-hit game, but don't matter. Great stuff. 5 hits for the Blue Jays, 6 strikeouts. They also walked 6 times. It's what we talked about yesterday when we previewed this game. Ronald Blanco walks a lot of guys. He walked 4 over his 6 innings pitched, and the Jays made him pay a little bit, which is great. Now, what do we get from the pitching staff? 2 guys. Chris Bassitt, 8 innings of 4-hit ball. Didn't Kevin Gausman have 7 hits of 4-hit ball yesterday? Let me quickly check that. Yeah, 7 hits of 4-hit ball. Your starters have been insane. Chris Bassitt, 8 innings, 4 hits, 2 runs. Both were earned, obviously, in the Jordan Alvarez home run, which you can't blame him on. It's not a great pitch. It was just crushed. 5 strikeouts for Bassitt and did not walk a batter. So Gausman and Bassitt both combined, they combined for 18 strikeouts and no walks. It's beautiful. Jordan Romano goes out there, gives up the double to Mauricio Dubon, but nothing else happens. Gets the strikeout, picks up save number 16 on the year, and the Jays get the much-needed win today. Now, as I mentioned, we preview tomorrow's game. The finale of this series is a 7:07 first pitch there at Rogers Center between the Jays and the Astros. Jose Barrios on the hill for the Blue Jays after the incredible May that he put together. His first start in June was very good as well. You're looking to continue to see that tomorrow against the Houston Astros, against Framber Valdez. I mean, let me put in perspective for you guys how good Framber Valdez is. Let me go to American League statistics. Earned run average, he's 4th. Kevin Gausman has a 2.64 ERA. He has a 2.17. Outstanding. Strikeouts, he's got 84. He's tied for 5th. And wins, is he up there? Wins don't really mean much in the league, guys. He's not even. He's got 6 wins. But overall, he's great. So it's going to be tough for the Blue Jays to score runs tomorrow. You need Jose Barrios to be good, and you need to find a way to scrape and claw some runs across. You got a nice RBI signal from Kirk with the guy in scoring position today, which is marvelous. You need some of that tomorrow, though. You need to get base runners. You need to run into a couple long balls because that's what it's going to take. Jose Barrios, got to dial it in, though. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you enjoyed the video and the W today, smack the like button. I do appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button. You guys not already. Comment down below. Thoughts on the video, thoughts on the game. Would you like, would you not like from today's game for the Toronto Blue Jays? Twitter, Discord, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff is down below. Follow up there if you guys have not done so already, and I will talk to you guys Jays Edition, of course, tomorrow night. Finale of this 4-game set against the Houston Astros. All right, Framber Valdez, Jose Barrios is the pitching matchup there tomorrow night at Rogers Center. 7:07 first pitch there. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you enjoyed the video and the W today. Of course, we'll talk to you guys then.